Unboxing BPS knife, bushcraft knife right in here. It's a pretty good knife. We're gonna use the Bark River Bravo 3 and CPM 3 $400 blade. Okay. Put that one back up. We got this here BPS knife. I don't know what kind of BPS knife it is. It's just a BPS knife. It's a left-handed BPS knife too. Oh yeah. Smells like a shoe store. Good sheep. The knife. That looks weird. It's small. It's just like my Bravo knife. That's cool. It'd be a good slicer, you know, a good old slicer. Scandi grind, you know, Scandi grind is a really good edge geometry grind. It's a lot better than this one, even though I'm a master at blades. But it's real easy to keep sharp, you know. It's really, it's sharpest. It's sharper than this one right now. That's for sure. Gotta put this thing back in like the sheath I made. Right back in the pocket. Figure I could just use this one for that. And I'll actually sharpen the whole thing. This is carbon steel 1066. That's weird. So I guess there's 1065, 1066, 1075. Made in Ukraine, BPS knives, carbon steel, 1066 carbon steel. It's damn good carbon steel, man. It's got better edge tension than a saw, right? You know, a saw through wood like an old distance saw, right? It's got better edge tension than a distance saw, and distance saws never get dull. So I can't wait to fully test this thing. BPS knives. This thing's good old knife, man. It's sharp. Like $22 or something like that. You get a knife that's gonna last you forever. I mean, you can sharpen this thing all you want, and it's not really gonna matter because it was only $22. And this knife is the knife I'm gonna sharpen the whole entire profile of the whole thing. Always, I'm just gonna always sharpen it. This knife here, I just sharpened the just the tip portion you see there. I just sharpened that tip portion, you know, get sharp. And this right here, this long portion, it don't need to be that sharp to fucking slice some wood. Bark River Bravo 1.5 and A2 tool steel, $230. See that tip? That tip is a lot sharper. Because I actually sharpened the tip on this one, but the bladed section, I don't sharpen that. You know, a friend not too long ago told me, he said, man, I gotta tell you, you look better with long hair. Like, bullshit, you fucking just telling me that because you know, telling me something that's not true, you know. just like I said, man, I think the only thing I can do is join the army. That's about the best thing I can do, is just join the army. There ain't nothing else I can do unless just go get a girlfriend. I mean, but he's like, dude, that's honestly the worst thing you could do. I'm like, bitch, tell me the fucking best thing I could do. Fucking idiot. Fucking join the army, get a $50,000 sign-on bonus, you know, be in there for fucking 4 years. Each year get paid $25,000 a year. That's a win. He looking at me like, fucking no. It's like, you see how the tip gets a little bit more reinforced right there. It's a little bit thicker right behind the edge. Compared over here, I don't like how they did that, but as you can see, the grind lines, the grind lines, they run straight down. They run straight down all the way to the tip. I don't like that. They should run straight down like that. But it's not. like that. Hopefully you understand. You know, I feel like I'm talking to a child. You know, man, it's got good hardware. You know, the screws right there, good wood handle. You know, good bushcraft knife. You know, it's got like a real good form fitting. And this sheath here, it's they offer it for left-handed people, so I can hang this on the left side of my body and get it real easily. Now the right side wouldn't work too well, but the left side, they offer it for left-handed or right-handed people. Very nice of them to do that thing. Very good knife for $20, $25. You can't even touch this leather for $25. All right, now I got a knife from BPS Knives. I'm not gonna get another one from them, but I would. If I didn't have one, I would get another one. But this is, you know, these are this is one knife that I'm not gonna need to get anymore. I'm just about not needing to get any more knives. I got plenty of them. You know, why would I get another cold steel SRK? I mean, I don't got a cold steel SRK, but why would I want one? Why would I do that? I would want a cold steel competition chopper, but you know, besides that and that, you know, I got the Svord Long Tinsky booty, the buoy, and the Svord Hog Beater, big ass dagger, and the Svord Golok, and you know, my plan is to get all of the large knives that Svord offers. You know, just a large collection of Svord knives. Now, I like all them, the really big ones that Svord offers. You know, I'm gonna get all of them, and then I gotta get the motherfucking Svord carcass splitter. I gotta get that. You know, then once I get a couple more, then maybe like a zombie tools knife. Then I think I'm gonna have all the knives that I need to get for the rest of my life. You know, this here Bark River Bravo 3 and CPM 3V, this was one of my grail knives, like my absolute grail knife, you know. So I needed this one, and I got enough knives now, man. I wouldn't need another one now. I guess if you know, if there's just a couple Work Tough gear, but just probably one more Work Tough gear, and that's it, you know, from them, and I'll be done on knives, man. I got this knife here. I also want a Work Tough gear, like a smaller Work Tough gear knife, one that's like slicey, you know, because I haven't sharpened any of my Work Tough gear knives at all, so I don't really understand the edge geometry that they got or the edge retention that they have. So it's like, get a small Work Tough gear knife, use it as a slicey motherfucker, slice, fucking sharpen it up all the time, whatever. But I'm not sharpening my big knife, my cool knife, my knife that's cool. My cool knife, it's not cool, man. I'm not gonna sharpen the fuck out of this and make it more like a pencil. You know, I'm not gonna take this edge way down to here, and I'm just not gonna do that. I'm just not gonna sharpen this whole portion of it. But I will sharpen this tip portion, and that tip, you would be fucking sharp. It's gonna be sharp. But this, it don't need to be that sharp. But that tip, man, I'll sharpen shit out of that tip. But if you sharpen the shit out of this, your knife is gonna be thinner, faster. And that's less cool. It's a cool knife. So you keep that part thick and you sharpen the tip if you ever really needed to. And yeah, I bet you my neighbors are looking at me. You know, but this old BPS knife right here, I can beat the crap out of it and it's not gonna matter. I don't think the handle scale is gonna break. I heard that the screws get loose, but all you gotta do is tighten that up or put some JB weld inside of there and it's never coming off, you know, then wrap it in tape. And then you got a knife that will survive a nuclear bomb. So that means you can like pick it up over your shoulder and fucking throw it right inside the stump. Right inside you can just throw it at a stump all day long. You can beat the hell out of this knife, it's not gonna matter. But this here Bark River Bravo 3, if you were to throw it at a stump and it was to fall off of the stump and go chattering on the concrete in your garage, that wouldn't be too good. And same thing with this knife. If you chip the tip on this thing, the tip is gonna be not there for years if you chip the tip on it. You know, if you chip it real badly. But yeah, this is a really good knife. This is a chisel knife right here. I can use this knife as a chisel for the rest of my life. I don't need a chisel. I can use this. And so I want to keep this nice and pointed and sharp always. But this one, you know, I can still keep it sharp, but I can beat the crap out of it. So I can also make another knife and beat the crap out of that one. You know, maybe one with a guard a little bit bigger. Oh my God, it's got some rust on it. That's unacceptable. I gotta send it back.
Cause I'm a pussy fuck. I can't stand rust on my knives. I'm a wussy. I'm a weenie. I'm a chicken. I'm a weak guy.
Like, for an example, why the fuck would I buy the cold steel chieftain sacks whenever I could just buy another sword knife that I'm gonna need? I'm gonna need all of the large knives that Sword has to offer. You know, so why the hell would I get a cold steel chieftain sacks? I mean, there's just nothing. I mean, there's nothing real special about it. It's a good knife, but you know, just like every knife, it's a good knife. But yeah. Man, I got some newspapers. This is some pretty valuable newspaper since they don't make newspaper anymore. Let's see how sharp it is. Oh. That is really, really sharp. BPS 9.